Hi friends, Alaska Crafty Gal Victoria here. I have been in grandbaby heaven, so I haven't got a whole lot accomplished, but I did want to show you some things that I've been working on. One of the things that I started was a baby dress for my new granddaughter that will be coming in January. I've gotten this far. I just have a little ways to go. I am using a pink, I believe it's a Caron 1 pound, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm not liking how bulky it's turning out. So I might make another one in Simply Soft, Caron Simply Soft. But it's a great pattern. This pattern is by BAGODAYCROCHET, and it is her crochet baby dress 0 to 6 months. And it is tutorial number 375. I'm almost done with it. So cute. I'm liking the little fancy. And to go with the dress, I made a little diaper cover. This is done, and it's in camo and the same pink that I'm making the dress out of. And then it gets trimmed in white. Oh, I have it right here, actually. It gets trimmed in white. So, that is one of the items I am working on. I will link the BAGODAYCROCHET pattern, as well as any other pattern I use that I show you today. I will link that in the description box below. So that's one of the items. I'm almost done with the dress. So I made that. And then for my grandson, Logan, who I can't seem to put down ever. Oh, he's so cute. I was looking at baby blanket patterns. And I originally was going to do this zigzag crochet pattern. It's a free pattern. And I believe it was on Hopscotch for me. It's called Hopscotch Crochet Baby Blanket by Little Things. I started this blanket 4 times and the count was off. So I just frogged it, and wound up getting this pattern off of Lion Brand. It's a free crochet pattern as well. And it's called the Shaded Ripple Baby Afghan. The Shaded Ripple Baby Afghan, and it's a free pattern off of Lion Brand's website. And it's turning out so cute. Of course it's not done, of course, but I am using Lion Brand Mandala, or Mandela, or I call it Mandala. I'm using that, and it's in Echo Caves is the color I'm using. And this is how it is turning out so far. I think it's so cute. And I love the colors. I'm loving the way the colors are turning out. Now it's not going to be like a little tiny baby blanket. It's actually going to be like crib size. But I love the shading. It's the blues, going into the darker blues, and then greens, and then the one of white. And then it just repeats itself. I wasn't color controlling in the beginning where the blues are because they seem to blend nicely. But once I got into the light green and the white, I did color control because it's just too jarring of a color difference. But I really, really like it. I am on my second cake right now of this yarn. I bought 3, and this is all I have left of the second cake. So, not much. So I do have one more up here somewhere, right here. I have one more. So there you have it. I'm almost done with it. I gotta sew in just a couple ends. I've been sewing in my ends as I go, except, you know, like a few here, the beginning one. But it's turning out real cute. I just love the colors. So that is another project that I have been working on. All baby stuff, huh? Unfortunately, I've been working on my temperature blanket, but I did a no-no. I did a no-no. I'll show you. So I'm trucking along in August, right? Trucking along in my temperature blanket, and I got to here. And as you can see, I'm running out of yarn. Guess what though? It's a vintage yarn. Why did I choose a vintage yarn to use? I don't know. I just thought I had enough. I had 3 skeins of this vintage yarn. And I thought that would be plenty for the summer here since it's so short. And this particular color is for 60 to 64 degrees. I thought 3 skeins would be plenty. It wasn't. I'll tell you what yarn it is. If any of you want to help me out, I will be indebted to you forever. But it's this. How do you say that? Sayel. It was purchased at Kmart. This was from a D-stash. A friend of my mom's was selling a bunch of her yarn years ago, and I bought a whole bunch of it. And it was, she couldn't crochet anymore, and I bought a bunch of it. And I just love the color. It is called Jade. Jade 9757. I don't know if those numbers mean anything, but it's next to the word jade for color. The dye lot is 20724WX. I am in desperate need of some vintage yarn. It also matches, I don't know if I kept the label or not. I'm gonna check, hold on. I don't think I kept it, which is a bummer. But it also matches the Windtuck. I think that's a Caron yarn, right? Windtuck. Emerald green. So if you happen to have this Sayel in jade or the Windtuck label in emerald green, I will buy it from you. I've brought, that's not even a word. I've brought this to my local Joann's. Nothing there matched this. It was close, but it was too big of a difference, and I didn't like that. If it's close enough, I'm happy with it. Like this color in jade and the emerald green are slightly different, but it's not such a difference that in a blanket and they're rows apart that you'll notice it. So if anybody has this, please, please contact me and or leave me a comment and I will buy it from you, seriously. Because I'm stuck. I'm stuck on my blanket. I can't go any farther. I was almost done. How far am I? I got to the 28th of August and I can go no farther until I find something that is close enough. And Joann's is the only store close enough. So if any of you have anything like that in your stash, or you inherited some vintage yarn, or you found some yarn at a thrift store or an estate sale or a yard sale, please look through your stash and let me know. I will be very much appreciative. So that's where that is. Give me just a moment. Okay, the next item I've been working on is from the book I got, Whimsical Stitches. And I have decided to make pig. So my daughter for Logan wants to do farm animals and rustic, you know, that rustic country farmhouse look for the baby's room. And so I'm going to be making him a bunch of these whimsical little crochet farm animals. Then I was speaking to my son, who him and his girlfriend are having a little girl in January, and they are also doing a farmhouse type theme because it's a very popular theme. So I started pig. This is all I got so far. Oops, there's a big old string hanging off of him. But this is all I got so far. So I've started it. I just got to weave in that little end, and then I can start finishing up his body and do his little legs, ears, and snout. But yeah, pig. So I'm working on pig. He's a work in progress. And I'm doing my best to get caught up on my calendar hats. And I know I've mentioned this 1,000 times, but I'm following along with Seta's Calendar Cal. But instead of using the same calendar that she's using and the color theme, I just love her idea of doing a different hat every month for the calendar. And so for July, it was this little black bear cub. Look how cute he is. So for July 2020, this is my interpretation of the black bear cub hat. Now I'll explain it in a minute, but here's my black bear. Here's my little black bear hat. Little ears, flat snout. So this is my black bear hat. And I used a lot of different patterns to come up with this pattern. So I have my notes right here so I can read them to you. So the oval for his snout, this big oval, I used the oval pattern by BAGODAYCROCHET.com. And for his ears, his little ears, I used a tutorial by whistleandivy.com, and that's just for his ears. And just the actual hat, the base hat, is as always, the unicorn hat pattern by Yolonda Soto-Lopez at the All Crafts channel. And I just did the same oval from Bee Hooked. I just did obviously not as many rounds for this part of his nose, and then just crocheted the circle eyes. But this is my little black bear hat pattern. And so that's July 2020. I will link all those down below as well if you wanted to make the black bear hat. I know that some of you are following along. And then the July for August 2020, it's a lion cub, a little lion cub hat. And I like to use free patterns, especially when I'm doing a crochet along thing, just because not everybody can purchase patterns every month. So I looked for a lion hat and I didn't find any one specific that was free. I found some really cute ones that cost. But for the lion hat, oh, it's right here. I kind of sort of did his nose based off of lovableloops.com. I'm not quite done with the lion hat. I have some parts to sew on, but generally speaking, this is how he will look. I got his ears done. I obviously got the hat done. I got his nose sewn on, but as far as the way I still have to do his whiskers. I'm just trying to get the strings tucked back so it's not distracting. As far as his whiskers, you know, once I get his little cheeks on, then it will make more sense. But in general, this is how he will look, and he'll have a little bit of tufts of hair here. But I have to sew his eyes and his little cheeks, and his nose I just thought was cute from Lovable Loops because it's a heart. You crochet a heart, and that makes his nose, and then his ears. I used his ears pattern, the same pattern from Be Hooked for the bear hat. Even though he's a lion and their ears are usually triangle, in this photo, his ears look more round to me, so I just did little floppy round ears. And of course, once the hat's on, they stand up better. But instead of just doing one round, the yellow, I did a smaller, I just did less rounds and did an inner ear too. So when the hat is on, when the hat is actually on, they stand up a little better. Not perfect, but they stand up a little better. And then his little eyes, his cheeks, and then I'll do the surface crochet with the whiskers. But it's gonna be real cute. I just have to get those parts sewn on. So the lion hat is still a work in progress, but it will be a finished item probably this week. And then I've been doing some sewing. I've been doing a lot of sewing. And I had shown some fabric in a previous video. I think it was Birthday Fabric is Magic. I'll link that video down below if you want to go check out the fabric I got. But a couple people contacted me and wanted me to make some bags out of some of that fabric, which I already had a bunch of bags cut out, I've been telling you. Well, I started working on the bags I had cut out already, and then I started working on some of that fabric that I had gotten for my birthday. But these bags are so cute. I love making these bags. So keep in mind, they don't have their drawstrings yet. I always add those and give it a good press right before I mail it out. But this is the yarn fabric, and it has this really cool topper, and then on the inside is orange. So they're all boxed bottom, every single one of them, and they all have the handles. So you can cinch it up on top and take it to go. You can, when you got your yarn in there, you can fold the top down. It's a boxed bottom, so it stands nicely, and you can work right out of the bag. Most of these measure about 14 inches by 13 or 14, so 14 by 14 roughly. And they hold the Super Saver yarn, these, your standard 7-ounce skein. It will hold 3 of them. So it will hold 3 of these to fill it up. It'll hold 3. So this one, that's one of the bags I've done. And I love this material. I did this one. It's like a 70s print. It's just cool. I like the waves in it. And then it's floral on top. So this one. Two more yarn bags, but they have the orange on top. These are all available for purchase. You could just email me if you're interested in one. And I have several different payment options. Skulls, sugar skulls. What did I put inside this one? Oh, I just did turquoise. Turquoise. Yep. Here's another one of these, but with the blue. And it's just cool, look at it. I wanted to bring out more of the blue in the bag. So I did like this blue color. It's showing up way better on camera than, like more prominent on camera this is than it looks in person. But, so I have two of these, one with a brown floral and one with the blue top. And then I have two of these yarn with the orange top and one of the yarn with the leafy, rusty colored top. And I love these. Mary Englebright. I love her. I love her colors and patterns. And they just say really cute things on the bag. Like, life, put your heart in it. Snap out of it, home sweet home. That's what friends are for. Bloom where you're planted. And it's just such a cute, whimsical design. I have two of those with this red floral top. And then I have another one of those, same Mary Englebright, but with this green swirly whirly top. Yeah. So those. I still have more of this material, so I made another one of these, farm themed, and red polka dot red with tiny white polka dots for the topper. And inside is this, florally. So this one is available. Then, who is a Doctor Who fan? I have all of the Doctors and red and white topper and just red on the inside. Doctor Who. These are all the Doctors. Love this material. It's just cool. Love it. And then I have, and I'm so sorry, a woman had emailed me who was visiting SETA. I believe her name was Teresa. I cannot find the email to save my life. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it, but I looked all through my email and I cannot find it. But she had said she was visiting SETA and was interested in purchasing a bag from me. And she said she likes teals, aquas, and something else. I don't remember. But I made you a bag and wanted to know if you were interested in this one. So if you watch my videos, please email me and let me know. But it's tealy, turquoisey floral with this cute green floral topper. If I don't hear from you, I'll put it up for sale with my other bags. But I made you a bag. I was listening. I just can't find the email. I was going to take a photo of this and send it to you. So please let me know. And then I had some more of that material cut out, but it was in a smaller size. So I made a little bit of a smaller version of that, but with these green polka dots. So this one is available if anyone is interested. Same colors, just a little bit of a different topper. And I think I have more of this material. Don't count on that, but I think I have some more, so I will double check. But I can make more if anybody's interested in that particular bag. And then I have two more of these. I had 4 altogether. I made 4 altogether, sold 2, and then I just sewed up these 2. So it's the butterfly with the, this is actually flower garden, but it looks like tie-dye to me, sort of, like pastel tie-dye. And then the stripes on the inside. Chiquita, Deborah over at Chiquita's Crochet purchased one of these, and so has somebody else. But I have 2 more if anybody is interested. So they were cut out, ready to be sewn, but I just didn't get to them yet, but I finished them. So I have 2 of those as well available. I made up another one of these. I love this material. I have more of this material as well. But another butterfly one, but instead of like the rectangle, the easy rectangle that you just slap 2 rectangles together and sew it together and put the drawstring at the top, this is the boxed bottom version. I made another one out of this material, the butterflies and the gray. And inside I think it's just like a very pale, oh, this one is like a white, like a cream color. So I did that one. And then I did a larger version of Doctor Who. So I have this little bit larger version of Doctor Who. And the topper is, I wish you could see this without the weird lighting, but the top is this really cool yellow. I wonder if I can, yeah, there you go. Not true to color on camera, but let me see. That's more of the true color, but this is the pattern up top. So I have a larger version of Doctor Who that's available. And then I have this bag here, this one here, and it's got the canvasy type bottom, not canvas because it's not canvas, but it's got like a gray bottom, and then the sleeping kitties. It's just cute, sweet little kitty cats. And then the gray polka dot top. And chevron on the inside. Just really cute. Have that one. I still have 1 each of these. This one and this one. And these are not boxed bottom. They're just what I call the easy bags, because they're just basically 2 rectangles sewn together and then the drawstring piece on top. So I have 2 of these. And then I've been messing around with some other types of materials, because if I'm going to work with funky fibers, I might as well work with funky fabric too. So I made, it's just like it's not funky. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's like I can't think of the name of it because words are escaping my mind right now. I can hear the baby crying downstairs and I just want to go down there and hold him. But, oh gosh, what's it called? Not fleece. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. But it's that material. Anyway, it's really cool. It's really soft. It's not fleece. It's like jersey, maybe, like a jersey net shirt. And then inside is this to match all the colors of the flower, or the flowers on the outside. And then just the drawstring panel on top. But I have a bigger version of that too. So that's it. And then with this, I had a little bit of that material left. So I went ahead and made, I didn't have enough to make another bag, but I did have enough to make 2 triangle totes. So I went ahead and made 2 triangle totes, one with an orange zipper and one with a yellow zipper, because they go with that bag. You don't have to purchase it together, but you know, I just had a little bit of this material left, so I just made 2 triangle totes. And the material on the inside is the same. It's that multicolor to match the flowers on the outside. So 2 of those. So yeah, I've been sewing. And Barbara, the bag you ordered will be done. Today is Tuesday. It'll probably be done by, for sure, Friday, and I can get that in the mail to you Friday. Just let me know if that's okay. All right. That is everything I've been working on in the craft room since Logan has arrived home. I will finish the lion hat, like I said, this week as well. And then For September, and then I'll be caught up. For September, I'm going to be doing a baby elephant. So September 2020 is a baby elephant. I haven't measured up my yarn to see how much I've used for the month of August. And I'm super bummed. Again, anybody regarding the vintage yarn for the temperature blanket, please contact me. Please, please, please. I want to stay on track with that. If it takes me a long time, I'm afraid, because I'm so caught up in that temperature blanket, and I'm so afraid if it takes me a long time to find that yarn, that will be a project I give up on, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I have another repair I have to make on a blanket. I'll show it to you. Yeah. So if you go to my community tab, you will see that my daughter brought me her blanket that her dog had chewed a hole in, and I had repaired it and showed it in a video. Well, now my son has told me, can you fix this? What is it with dogs and crochet? He brings this to my house and shows me, because I made all the kids a blanket. I make all the kids blankets. But I had used the mandala yarn Chimera, I think is what it's called. No, maybe that was my daughter's color. I'll have to look up the colorway on this one. Hole number 1, gotta fix this. Hi. Yeah, gotta fix that one. But wait, there's more. Yeah. Hi. Now there's this one also. And let me see. Hold on. I think. Okay, that's it. Those two. He's like, can you fix it? And I said, yes, I can fix it. So I'm gonna have to pull all the way back to here, the end of this hole. So I will be pulling out all of this up here, all the way probably past this brown right here. And let me see. Yeah, to that brown. I'll be pulling all the way back and repairing this blanket. So that's quite a bit of work. This might take me a while. But I brought it home. I stuck it in a big netted laundry bag so that this wouldn't tear more. Laundered it, and we'll do the painstaking task of pulling it back to that point. Snipping it, you know, reattaching the yarn and recrocheting all the way back up. Pulling it out is hard, especially after it's been used for like a year and a half, 2 years, however long he's had this now. So I'm not looking forward to that part. But he wants it repaired, so I will be repairing another Afghan. So this will be something you see in the future. Will it be in the next month or two? Probably not, to be honest. But probably this winter. So that's a repair job I will be working on as well. All right, this video is plenty long enough. I wanted to update you on what I've been up to in the craft room. If you're interested in any of the project bags that I showed you, just shoot me an email. I do have an Etsy account, like I said 100 times. I just don't know if I want to go that route. I don't know if it's easier. Let me know in the comments what's easier. Is it easier for you to just go to Etsy, purchase it, and be done? Or email me? Let me know. I think that's it today, guys. I'm gonna go head out, go visit some more with my grandbaby, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, Alaska Crafty Gal Victoria here. Bye-bye.